fact that NCDMB, Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, was able to bring this kind of project to the community. You see the distance we drove, you see the area this project is located, and then you see technology and ICT in this kind of part of urban in Cross River State. It's something people should commend. I keep on saying that people should not play politics with projects and development. If issues have arisen, they should ask about questions. Today, we've commissioned projects in various parts of my constituency, and I'm happy that we've also commissioned these projects. I will not be deterred. I will not be distracted by what anybody says. We will make sure that this project is working properly. We will make sure that this project impacts on the people of Bendi. We will make sure that the technical college gets the benefits of this project. And we'll do more. We've come here, we've seen the school. If the school needs to be renovated, we will attend to the requires of the people. But I would want to appeal that if they want to make a case for renovation of the school, this is not the right way to go about it. I have taken pains to even talk to the contractor of this project, and I've said to the contractor, give me your bill of quantity and your scope of work. I've made the scope of work public. The scope of work of this contractor had nothing to do with renovation of the entire technical college. It was basically to provide an ICT center, which the contractor has delivered. Now, if the people of Bendi community want this technical college renovated, we will do that for them, but we should go about it the right way. In other projects that we've commissioned, you hear them thanking us for the projects and making further requests. It's normal to ask for more. Nobody frowns against that, but do it the proper way. But we're happy that the people that understand and appreciate what we've done are in the majority. That's why we can come here, we can commission this project. And because of the good people of Bendi that are in the majority, we will do more for them.
On sustainability, is there any plan to ensure that this actually goes down deep into the community?
The issue of sustainability, as it rests on me, also rests on the people of the community. They say, there's a saying in our local parlance that you don't marry a wife for someone and give the person a bed to sleep with the wife. Sustainability means people must take ownership. And the way they have almost started, I want to say that that's a minority part of Bendi. It doesn't show that they want to sustain this project. But we've seen the way the majority of Bendi acted. It goes to show that indeed they want to sustain this project. We'll support them to sustain the project. Taking ownership means you take it as your own. You know what else you need, and you ask that enable me achieve A, B, and C so that the project will sustain. When someone gives you something, it behoves on you to sustain it. It does not behove on the person that brings it to sustain it for you. The Bible tells us a story that people were given talents, some buried it, some nurtured their talents and multiplied it. And those that buried their talents, when God came, He collected from them and gave to the ones that nurtured it. It behoves on who can sustain that will encourage us to do more. It's not our responsibility.
Okay, you made mention of the school not having good infrastructure. So, like other places we've gone to, you changed the buildings, and sometimes you even provided new buildings. So, what prompted you to bring in an ICT center in a school like this that is lacking infrastructure in general?
ICT centers are located only in technical colleges. As far as technical colleges go, we have basically 3 technical colleges in my federal constituency. Bendi is one, Otubuang is the second, and there is one in Nyanya. Those are the only 3 technical colleges we have. And they locate ICT centers in technical colleges. I deliberately have not located an ICT center in Bekwara because I say we will do our own last. Let us do for Obudu and Obaniko. And I thank God that we brought an ICT center here. You heard the lady, the principal in the Clement Abri College in Otuban. She said now she can register people for JAMB. She said now this can be a center because of the ICT center for both WASC and JAMB. So this is why we do these things. So we did this because this is a technical college and this is where an ICT center should be located. If we need to do more, we are willing and ready. But you must first thank us for the little we've done to encourage us to do it.
Yeah, Honorable, we know that this ICT center is going to ease teaching and learning, and basically e-learning. But systems like this or the computers like it does not work themselves. They need teachers. Like the principal of Clement Abri complains about security. Of course, if there is security here, these things will not be vandalized. They also complain about teachers. They don't have qualified teachers because when these things are provided and they are not utilized, they will get damaged themselves. Is there any hope that, aside the ICT centers, is there any hope that most of these people, a community in Udeshi also complain that funds have been provided, something they've not seen, but they don't think their children would even enjoy the value of that fund since they do not have generators? Is there any hope that these communities that have enjoyed these facilities will get full benefit for the facilities we are providing for them?
I will tell you a story to answer your question. There was an island where nobody wore shoes, and 2 salesmen were sent to that island with shoes. The first salesman went to that island and realized that nobody in the island wore shoes, and he called his masters and said to them that this is bad business I've entered into. That you sent me to a place where nobody wears shoes. Please send someone to take me out of here because my mission is unnecessary. And the second salesman went to that same island and called his bosses and said, we have hit jackpot. Everybody in this island needs shoes. Please send more shoes to me so that I can make sure that everybody in this island gets shoes. This is jackpot that we have hit. These are 2 different salesmen. So it depends on how you look at it. I can't do everything. I can only facilitate. If I facilitate a project and you begin to ask me questions, how do we manage it? Then it means you don't even appreciate what I've facilitated. Then why do we blame public servants? We have a responsibility. Every human being has a responsibility to his community, not only the people you elect into office. We do our own part, you need to do your own. I challenge everybody from this community to see these things as an asset. If you need me to assist further, make bold to request and request for it nicely. It's my job I'm doing, but do request for it nicely. Say, thank you, sir. You have bought computer. Give us security to help us. But this is what we will do on our own part. You can't say you will do nothing and wait for me to do everything. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. There are communities where you can't even do roads because the people will ask you to settle them first. How do they make progress? We owe it as a responsibility to our people, not only to attack our leaders, but to educate our populace and tell them the right thing. If you don't do that, then you have failed in your responsibility. Educate our populace and tell them that this honorable member has brought this. You people take responsibility, maintain it, see how to make it work. Come up with ideas, and if you need anything from him, ask him. We will join you in your voices to ask him to provide more. But first of all, take ownership and ensure that it works. The responsibility for delivery is not only on us as your representatives, it's on you all of you holding microphone, all of you holding, what do you call these things? Cameras. The responsibility is on you to lead the populace right. Otherwise, we will continue remaining in a failed nation, which should be the case. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to sincerely express our heartfelt gesture for this legacy you have left behind in this community. A few weeks ago, last few days ago, when we were in Calabar, we were resident, you welcomed us, and as a body, we made to understand that this dividends of democracy you have brought to the people of Benin is something we need to welcome and embrace. Society today, we're looking at digital community, and this of course will help our children and enhance the process of development. So, on behalf of this association, we pass recommendations of criticizing these projects on social media. We stand out and of course, we read ourselves, and we're here to appreciate it. We came all the way from Calabar to appreciate it, just like rightly when we met with you, we have promising. The entire members of this association were here. But there was one request we made, was that, like you rightly said, that if you appreciate your leader who has done well, there's that tendency and motivational factor that you will do more. And at that moment we met with you, we formally presented a file on a challenge road accessibility to this institution. You can imagine that coming to commission this institution, we have to go a long way through the community meander before we're able to get here. But there's a shortcut. The bridge here linking the community, and sometimes the rainy season is coming, it cuts off the student from accessing the learning environment. So our humble appeal, why we have to come here, is to energize the story of democracy, daily that we can learn for our people. So we still want to appeal. Now whatever has happened, I think the Ogwad Association will take it upon themselves to ensure that peace will be restored. And also we'll take a responsibility upon ourselves to make the management of the college to see how we can sustain this installation of ICT facility to stand the test of time. Whatever has happened, we assure you as member of this association that your legacy will be sustained. And we'll continue to drum for your political landmark in the House of Representatives. Thank you so much.
Please, we'd like you to introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
Dr. Nickerson. Dr. Nickerson.
Any road that this facility will not come to nothing?
Which is their name first. They are now from the principal. Today I'm proud of them. And I receive for security and other things. In addition to what Dr. just said, we are proud that we should use it accurately and effectively as this presented to us.
Say your name.
My name is Francisco.